Our future meteorologist Victoria Wisniewski joins us now, and we're talking about one of my favorite topics, really. We're going to dive into local seafood.
Megan, how did you know this is one of my favorite topics?
I just had a guess. I just had an inclination. I don't know.
We're talking about sustainability and we're talking about food. So we know seafood industry, it's vital to our economy and the working waterfront, but as consumers and for eating a lot of seafood, it's important to be informed about where the seafood is coming from. So I caught up with the Gulf of Maine Research Institute, and we're going to talk about some tips and how we can make better choices the next time, we want a fresh catch.
My name is Kyle Foley. I'm the Sustainable Seafood Director at the Gulf of Maine Research Institute.
Kyle, how do we know that the seafood we're eating is sustainable?
For us, sustainability, and particular with local seafood, is actually an easier choice than people might realize. Today in the US, we have some of the strongest fisheries management in the world, so people can feel really good about eating local seafood.
What does it mean to physically be sustainable when it comes to seafood across Maine and New England?
Sustainability today is really about trying to make sure that we put rules and regulations in place that govern essentially how much fish we're taking out of the water to make sure we leave enough fish in the water for the future, and that we're doing minimal harm or having minimal negative impacts on the rest of the ecosystem when we're harvesting seafood.
When someone on the coast of Maine is looking to find sustainable seafood in their neck of the woods, what should they be looking for and where can they go to find that information?
It's always really helpful to ask wherever you're out to eat or whatever kind of market you're at. Ask about what's local. We have a program for businesses like restaurants and retailers who want to show that they're prioritizing local, and that's called our Gulf of Maine Tastemakers program. And businesses that participate commit to sourcing at least 35% of their seafood from our region's waters. A lot of restaurants and markets do source local seafood, but often also have seafood from other parts of the world. We, in the US today, actually import somewhere between 70 and 90% of all of the seafood sold in the US. And so even at a local level in a place like Maine, it sometimes can be challenging to find those diverse local options. But ask those questions, and that really demonstrates to your favorite restaurant or market that there's an interest from consumers in seeing local seafood and making sure that they're prioritizing it.